You see the NFL draft, but you really don't see what goes on behind it. The scope is so hard on TV. I mean, it looks great, but it's nothing like being there.
It was just such a great experience.
They jumped on the opportunity. I think they knew it was a really unique and kind of once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to work a draft. I think they thought that they'd be able to kind of see the inner workings, the behind the scenes, how many volunteers are actually needed to kind of put this on, and all of the logistics.
My job the first day was to take pictures and guard the Vince Lombardi trophy, which I thought was pretty cool. We do a great job in the classroom of learning and developing skills, but in 3 days I got to put those skills to work and also acquire so many more that would take semesters in a classroom setting.
We actually had an alumni dinner, which was super great. There was this current parent of an SU student who brought a bunch of local alumni together.
Talking to them about what they did was really inspiring. And they had such good advice that I'm definitely connected with all of them now and feel so confident being able to reach out and ask some questions about future job opportunities. I think that's so unique to Syracuse that the alumni aren't just watching the games after they graduate, they're invested in the students and really want to see us all succeed.
Something else that we try to do when we take these trips is really be intentional about, okay, who else is in the area that we could potentially meet with. So we also had a chance to go to the Detroit Pistons, and the individuals that we met there were all women, and they were in different roles, whether it was HR, whether it was the chief people officer there, and they were able to kind of share their experience. I think one being a woman in sports, and then two, how they view sports and kind of their pathway to, and they were at different levels too, so it's really nice to hear how they got to where they are, to working at a professional sport organization like the Pistons.
We have thank you notes that we're now writing to everyone that we met because they meant so much to us and they gave us so much knowledge.
I would say take as many opportunities as possible. I've gone to Sabre the last 2 years, I've done the NFL draft this year, and my main sport is hockey. And so, and I think keeping your doors open, saying yes to opportunities, you could find something that you really, really love.
It was so cool that we were trusted with that, and the reputation of Falk that, the Detroit Sports Commission was yes, we want your students, we believe that they can do their job, it's such a confidence booster. And so I think for any student looking to do something like that, I would say, definitely do it. It's the coolest thing ever. I think any experience like this where you're given an opportunity to go into the real world and have real world experience like this, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I just couldn't imagine a world where I would pass this up.